It's like we're the only ones bored.
No, we're also
It's a bad
the last
sign.
ones. Thank you. Here we go. It's time for the rough ride. I'd help if I went in gear. Hello, welcome to our return to Shetland. We've just arrived at Aberdeen Harbour, waiting to get on the North Link Ferry. It's only 5 o'clock at night, but as you can see,
It's almost pitch black.
it's pitch black, and that's because it's November. So this is our winter trip to Shetland, the latest we've ever been. So we're really excited to see what it's like.
So as you can see from our previous films, we had an amazing trip last time. That was a couple of months ago, so we've been home for a few months. We had a trip to Skye, we had a few trips to Wales.
Yeah.
But yeah, now we're back coming to Shetland to see what winter has to offer.
Yeah, hopefully a lot, and not just bad weather.
Yeah.
So every ferry trip that we've had over the Shetland so far has been very smooth, and it's been, can't complain, it's been perfect every time.
We think that's about to change.
I think so. Yeah, there's weather warnings for tomorrow anyway, so chances are it's gonna be rough today, but we'll see.
Get the sick bags out. Breathe in. That's sure Charlotte's dry.
Hey.
They're stuck off.
Oh, yeah, that's it. No more contact anymore.
Yeah, fight. This way.
Cheers.
We haven't been down this corridor before.
I think we are.
We haven't been down this one.
I think we are.
We've been down all of the 3 corridors.
Right down to the end, the ones.
Probably the same room.
It better not be that room from last time. That rattling.
It might actually be. We have had.
Is it the end one?
It's 4, 5, 8. I think it might be that one from last time.
Disaster.
Look, it's the last one. We have had a 4, 5, 8 before. Felt like it opened anyway.
I know, it's different
Oh no,
to
it's
the last
different,
one.
yeah. Where's the light? Oh,
You got your TV that you wanted.
yay! And a bunk bed. Oh, this is nice. Welcome to our room. Always got to do a little bathroom tour. Nice. Last shower that we'll probably have for the month. So we're in our room. We've actually got an inner cabin, and it's meant to be one of the cheapest rooms because we didn't want to spend too much on this trip. But we're quite chuffed. It's got a TV, which is really good. But we've got the bunk bed situation again. Ah. So we'll be fighting on who's going to go on the top bunk, I think. But we will definitely need this rail, or else we might be falling off if it's a bit of a rough sailing. Hopefully it's not. We're hoping to get onto the deck if we can before it leaves, like before it gets too dark, but it's already pitch black. So I don't know if we will be able to, but hopefully we can. We'll see.
We do ask however you take care as always moving around the vessel, just in case there are any unexpected movements. Use handrails as provided, especially when transiting stairwells, and take care on the outside decks on deck 6. The expected arrival time up to Lerwick on schedule tomorrow morning for a 7:30 arrival.
Hopefully it'll be a comfortable.
Can I ask you pay attention to the safety
Hopefully it'll be a
information
comfortable
broadcast that does
sailing.
contain
We'll find
important
out.
information.
Feels safe.
It's going to be weird going out while it's dark and not seeing anything.
Yeah, and a bit weird that we're not carrying our cameras.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to see anything, so what's the point?
Yeah. Normally it's the best part of the trip, getting out on top and looking out.
Yeah.
It's normally broad daylight, but yeah, we'll see what it's like in a minute.
Good evening, once again, ladies and gentlemen. Your hotel director and partial this evening are Davey and Johnny, who will own the hotel through will also make you welcome on board the yacht. Yes, there is a beach restaurant and Lions Lounge. Yes, there is a beach restaurant and Lions Lounge. North Link Ferries will be at 8.
Quite quiet, actually.
What's on at the cinema today?
The bar will be at 10:45. The bar will close at 11.
He's gutted because Jurassic Park's on tomorrow. We're stuck with Minions.
So it's all done.
Children should be supervised at all times during the cruise. North Link Ferries are committed to protecting the environment and protecting the
Go up.
Walking into the darkness.
So weird. This is so strange, it's so dark. We're not going to ever see a thing.
So dark, so early.
I know. We purposely went for this 7 o'clock ferry because it is a little bit shorter than the Orkney ferry. But
Normally when we're on Shetland it's always so light, so late as well.
it is.
No, it's the opposite.
It's the opposite. It's crazy.
Don't know how much of this you're even going to see on here, so.
Probably not a lot. I think it's going to be generally like really strange being on Shetland at this time because we normally go for midsummer, the lightest time of the year, almost 24 hours of sunlight to probably nearly
Yeah,
24 hours
for
of
about
darkness.
4 hours of light now.
It's going to be really strange. And we're off. Let's see what this trip brings.
We're off, we've only just got on. Normally we've got about an hour standing on here before we leave.
Yeah,
But we were
normally.
literally one of the last ones on this time, which is odd for a change.
And you set off like 15 minutes early as well, which is
Yeah.
it's a good thing, hopefully. Hopefully it's a good sign.
You'll probably get there 2 hours late as well. So yeah, we're really glad we've managed to get on the top because we thought we might not be able to get on at all. So
No, I know. 'Cause I
feel
thought
quite lucky to be here watching this as we're leaving.
Yeah, I know. I thought it might have been closed because it's so dark. And normally they don't let you stay on whilst it's dark, but normally that's like 10 o'clock at night. Not
Yeah,
quarter to
not-
7.
Yeah. No, it looks really different though. It looks really nice.
It does. It looks lovely. Hopefully it'll be a good trip.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what happens. So we've come down to like the smoking area because the top bit's closed, which we did expect, but oh, at least we got to get on there for a bit.
It's getting a bit swayy now.
It is.
Oh. See the swell?
Oh. It's going to be a rough one. Hopefully not. Makes you feel drunk or something. You'd be sick. You'd be sick after this pizza as well. The longest walk as well.
We've done our usual trick of bringing about 20 pizzas. Should have brought about 20 cans of beer instead, I think. I already feel like I've had it anyway.
I know exactly as it feels like we've had it already. Can't get in. It's warmed up a bit.
So
at
put the
least.
heater up.
Good. That's good. Can only freeze. Oh, we went over a big one then. Oh, that was a big one. We're just not going to sleep.
Literally swaying every second.
Sick. Not normally seasick, but I think we will be after this.
Oh, there's the dreaded noise.
Great.
The North Link classic.
Have I did. We got enough pizza there.
We'll be coming back up in a minute.
We've had such a night. I feel so sick. So sick.
Another night of no sleep and swaying.
Swaying. Oh, feel awful. We're gonna go and try and get onto the deck, but since we haven't got a window, we don't know if it's light or not. So it might be a bit dark, and also I don't know if it'll be open as well because it's quite. I don't know what the word is. I'm so tired. Let's go and see what outside has in store for us. I feel so sick. I feel so sick. During the night it was so bad, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think I was actually sick at one point, just a little bit.
Yeah.
I think it might have been a bit too much pizza and all the swaying mixed together, but
It wasn't
yeah.
a good combination. It's not good.
That's what we could have been watching.
Maybe on the way back. Aww. Instead we watched loads of QI.
As usual, we're the only ones up here. Anyone's mad enough.
Welcome to the Shetland Islands! In winter. So now that we can see Lerwick in the distance, we're really excited to be back on Shetland.
Yeah, definitely.
It feels really good. And also it feels nice to be outside and get a bit of fresh air. I feel a
Yeah.
lot better now.
For being locked up in the cabin all night.
Yeah,
It's nice.
definitely.
It is like calmer than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
There's Bressay Lighthouse where Charlotte did her park run a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
Over there.
Yeah, I thought the weather might have been horrible, so I didn't bring my trainers this time.
Yeah.
But it actually looks nice, and hopefully we've got a bit of good weather. You never know, do you, in Shetland? But
No.
we had a pretty rough winter. I'm sorry, we had a pretty
We had a
rough
wintry summer.
Yeah. So it might just be the same, who knows?
I think from the choppy seas, the ferry's getting in at 7:30, so it's half an hour later than it usually does, and we left about 15-20 minutes earlier as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
So yeah, the rough sea did do a bit of a difference.
Yeah, it did slow it down a bit, and it was rough at one point.
Yeah.
There was a couple of times we were just like,
You heard the
Oh.
waves crashing on the boat, and then like seconds later the whole
all the
room's
way
going like
back.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it's
wasn't great.
Definitely different from our normal trips over here in the summer.
Yeah, absolutely. The harbour looks a lot quieter than it normally is, and normally there's a little Viking ship there. I can't see it at the moment. Yeah, looks really quiet. The ferry itself's actually very quiet as well. It's been a bit eerie because normally in the summer it's packed. So maybe it's just the winter months. So thank you so much for watching our winter trip from Aberdeen to Lerwick.
Yeah, and hopefully we have some more orca encounters to follow this film.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time. Bye!
What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor?